I just wanted to say I love him so much.
I look at them
No, it's
from...
called adolescence. It's called growing and changing.
Yeah, but even the shape of your face has changed.
No, it has not. I've had no plastic surgery.
He was just a boy from Gary, Indiana, growing up under strict rules. But soon, he stood on the world's biggest stages. His art reshaped pop music, fame, and culture. People called him the king of pop, but was he really that good? Early life and childhood. Michael Joseph Jackson was born on August 29, 1958, in Gary, Indiana. He was the 8th of 10 children in the Jackson family. His father, Joseph Jackson, worked in a steel mill, but music was his true passion. He had a vision that his children could make it big, and he pushed them hard. Michael's mother, Catherine, played a different role. She nurtured his soft-spoken nature, encouraged his faith, and gave him a sense of comfort. Michael stood out almost immediately. By the time he was just 5 years old, he was leading his brothers in what became known as the Jackson 5, the rise of the Jackson 5. By the late 1960s, the Jackson 5 had signed with Motown Records. With Michael as the lead singer, the group exploded onto the charts. Their first 4 singles, I Want You Back, ABC, The Love You Save, and I'll Be There, all reached #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. That was a record-breaking run. No group in pop history had ever achieved that with their very first 4 singles. This kind of success made the Jackson family household names, not just in America, but around the world. Young Michael became the face of the group, and although he was the youngest, his charisma and vocal range set him apart. But behind the fame, life was strict. His father was tough, sometimes cruel, stepping into solo stardom. By the mid-1970s, Michael wanted to carve out his own path. He was ready to prove that he wasn't just a child star. His breakthrough came with the album Off the Wall in 1979, produced by Quincy Jones. Songs like Don't Stop Till You Get Enough and Rock With You showed a new side of Michael, more mature, more polished, and with a sound that mixed pop, R&B, and funk in ways no one had heard before. The Thriller era. On November 30th, 1982, Michael released Thriller. This wasn't just an album, it became a cultural earthquake. Co-produced with Quincy Jones, Thriller generated 7 top 10 hits on the Billboard Hot 100, something no album had ever done before. With over 29 million copies sold in the US alone, it tied with the Eagles' Their Greatest Hits, 197 to 1975, as the best-selling album of all time according to the RIAA. The songs Billie Jean, Beat It, and of course Thriller were more than just tracks. They were experiences. The Thriller music video, released on December 2, 1983, was nearly 14 minutes long and changed the way people thought about music videos forever. It wasn't just a clip, it was a short film. And when Michael performed Billie Jean on Motown 25, Yesterday, Today, Forever, in May 1983, he debuted the moonwalk. That move became his signature, a symbol of his otherworldly talent. Awards, fame, and milestones. Michael's run in the 1980s was nothing short of historic. At the 26th Annual Grammy Awards in 1984, he won 8 Grammys in one night, including Album of the Year for Thriller and Record of the Year for Beat It. No artist had ever achieved that before. That same year, he made history on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. He became the first celebrity to have 2 stars in the same category, one with the Jacksons in 1980 and one as a solo artist in 1984. And in 1988, he finally performed solo on the Grammy stage, delivering a medley of The Way You Make Me Feel and Man in the Mirror, a performance still remembered as one of the greatest in Grammy history. By 1993, the Recording Academy presented him with the Grammy Legend Award, something only 15 individuals have ever received. Michael became the 10th recipient, cementing his impact on music as more than just a pop act, a global superstar. Albums like Bad, Dangerous, and History kept Michael at the top. His tours sold out stadiums worldwide. His fashion fedora hats, single gloves, red leather jackets became cultural symbols. His global influence went beyond music. He was a humanitarian, donating millions of dollars to charities and funding projects to fight hunger, disease, and poverty. One of his proudest achievements was co-writing We Are the World with Lionel Richie in 1985. The song raised millions for famine relief in Africa and proved that music could bring the world together, challenges and controversies. But Michael's life wasn't only about music. His appearance changed dramatically over the years, which sparked endless media speculation. He revealed that he suffered from vitiligo, a skin condition that caused his skin to lose pigment. Still, tabloids continued to spread stories about plastic surgery and eccentric behavior. The 1990s and 2000s brought more serious challenges. He faced allegations and legal battles that cast a shadow over his career. While he was acquitted in court, the constant scrutiny took a toll on his personal life. He became more private, more isolated, and at times seemed disconnected from the world that once adored him. Later years and final plans. In the 2000s, Michael devoted himself to raising his 3 children, Prince, Paris, and Blanket. But he also dreamed of returning to the stage. In 2009, he announced the This Is It tour, planned as a comeback that would reconnect him with millions of fans worldwide. Tickets sold out instantly, but tragedy struck. On June 25, 2009, Michael Jackson died in Los Angeles at the age of 50 from cardiac arrest caused by an overdose of prescription drugs. The world stopped. In the week following his death, he became the first artist to sell over 1 million digital tracks in a single week, with 2.6 million sold. His albums dominated the charts, taking 6 of the 10 best-selling spots just weeks later. Even after his passing, Michael continued to make history. In 2014, his song Love Never Felt So Good from the posthumous album Escape reached number 9 on the Billboard Hot 100. That made him the first artist in history to score a top 10 hit in 5 different decades. Legacy. So, how good was Michael Jackson really? Beyond the numbers, his impact was emotional. His songs carried messages of love, unity, and hope. Man in the Mirror, Heal the World still inspire audiences everywhere. Michael broke racial barriers on MTV, set new standards for live performance, and influenced generations of stars who openly credit him as their inspiration. In the end, the music lives on. Every time someone tries the moonwalk, every time Thriller plays on Halloween, every time a new artist says Michael inspired them, his greatness is confirmed once again. So, was Michael Jackson truly the greatest entertainer of all time? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.